Hey you guys, so welcome back to my channel. We are doing another Monday night motivation. My last video did pretty good, so I want to give you guys give my audience what you love. So seems like these are the type of videos that you like to see from me. So before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It helps me out so much. Also hit the notification bell if you want to see every single time or be notified every single time I post a video. So tonight, I locked myself out of my house. Yes, I did. Um, I I don't know what's going on every single Monday, but we keep doing this. We'll keep having more videos. So I locked myself out of my house. I luckily my landlord had someone who lives in my complex have the key because I don't have a manager on site. So thank God for him. He came over and let me into my house. That will never happen again. We are going to figure out how to never lock yourself out of your house. Anyway. So that is kind of my entertainment for Monday. But I wanted to get into this video because I wanted to kind of explain kind of just why I'm single, or if there's some people out there that are, you know, maybe struggling with being single or feeling like they have to have somebody in their life, or whatever. So this is just what works for me. If you can find some insight in what I'm saying, or you're going through the same thing in your life, yeah, hopefully this helps you out. So I've been single for quite some time now. I don't know, maybe more than a year. Um, but I've dated. Trust me, I've dated. My last long-term relationship was about 4, maybe 5 years ago, and that relationship lasted 10 years. Um, I'm where I'm at now in my life is I always want to be I always want to be better, not bitter. So I always want to come out of a relationship and kind of look at myself and figure out what I can fix about me. And because we all have to assume responsibility for why things work, and we have to assume responsibility for why things don't. So I'm not a hater. I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. I wish him the best. And it's also allowed me to learn a whole lot more about myself. I was one of those people that, I love really hard. I draw things out for way too long. I, um, I guess to be truthful, at times I put myself on the back burner to be with someone else. And that's my biggest downfall. But what I've learned is that since moving, because I used to live with my sister and her husband, we all used to live together, and I moved back to Seattle in February. And I thought, God, I have not ever lived by myself. And this is like super scary. It's a super, super scary thing for a single woman to live by herself. But I felt like I needed that because I wanted to be a better person. I wanted to be a better sister. I wanted to be a better daughter. I wanted just to be a better auntie. I wanted to be a better person. And I felt like I just needed time to kind of gather my thoughts and sit with myself for a while. And in doing that, it's really, really made me find my potential. It's made me completely aware of my greatness, and how I can tap into myself, to just, kind of be a better person. I realize that I'm not ready for a relationship. I have so much work that I need to do on me, that it would be premature, or it would be kind of selfish, to be in a relationship where I'm not ready to give 100% of me. And with that, I have to kind of let people in. So I'm not one of those women that are like, independent women, we don't need no men, we good by ourselves. No, I'm not one of them women. I really want somebody in my life. Yeah, but I want somebody in my life when the time is right. I want somebody in my life when I have a clear mind, and when I'm ready and willing to kind of compromise and show them love and respect, and kind of build a really strong relationship. So a lot of so I'm kind of just not ready to start the whole dating thing all over again. I'm not out here saying that all men are dogs or all women are bitches. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that for myself, doing some self work, not only mentally but physically. I've gotten back into the gym. I'm eating better now, even though this COVID thing has thrown us right back down, to where the gyms are shut down and everything. But hey, I got a living room that I'm sitting in right now that I can move some things around and still maintain my workout. So if you're finding yourself just kind of like, um, even in a relationship where it's not going to go anywhere, or in a relationship where you're kind of putting somebody before you, I would suggest you kind of look at yourself, and because you're worth it, you're worthy of a relationship that is strong, and that you guys are working as a team, and you have someone in your corner. So just kind of look at your life. You don't necessarily have to be with someone to define who you are. You don't have to settle for something, for someone, whether it be a relationship, and I think whether it be a job too. You don't have to settle, because you can start to build yourself, to become better and stronger. And sometimes it taking that time to just kind of sit with yourself. You know what I mean? Sit with your thoughts and speak things out loud. And I can't tell you how comfortable I am in my skin, and how positive I feel, and how worthy I feel, and how really strong I feel, being by myself. Whether it's tapping into your inner self, whether it's writing, doing things like this, like YouTube is like a serious kind of a therapy thing for me, to kind of share things that are going on in my life, and to share with you guys. It kind of helps me, reanalyze things, or where I was in that mindset, or switch some things up a little bit more, to better myself, whatever it is. So if you're finding that you're just kind of at a standstill in your life, take some time for yourself, and take some time to reevaluate, your feelings, and kind of what you'll stand for and what you don't, and really sit back and know your potential, know what you're willing to give to people, know how who you are in the relationship, what you're willing to give your spouse in the relationship. Don't be quick to jump into relationships. Take that time for yourself, because I think that you're really giving yourself and the other person kind of a disservice if you're not really honest about what you're ready for, and what next steps that you're willing to take. Because sometimes, women are all like, oh, he put a ring on it, as long as he put a ring on it. Well, sometimes it's not about the ring, because we all know that sometimes it's just not about that ring. Sometimes we say yes when we really need to kind of evaluate where we're at. So, anyway, I hope I gave you a little bit of insight on being single and the single life, and working on yourself, and and finding a better you. So thank you so, so very much. Until next Monday. Bye, you guys.